We're looking at the Hisense L9G Smart Laser TV. They're not even calling this an ultra short throw projector. They're calling it a laser TV. Is it any good? Well, you come to the right place. So what do you say? Let's get it. Folks, sit back, relax, get your popcorn ready, and cue the intro. Now, if you haven't seen the unboxing of this video, you want to go to my YouTube channel and watch it. I'm telling you, this is the most ginormous box ever. And I was like, what could possibly be inside this box? How big is this projector? Well, the thing is, this projector from Hisense actually comes with its own screen. They're called ALR screens, which basically stands for Ambient Light Rejecting Screen. Essentially, it's a screen that you would mount onto the wall, and then it rejects the ambient light to give you the best image possible. This projector is like 5K, okay? Of course it's got to come with a little something at that price. And here's the thing. Unfortunately, for this review, I did not install this screen. This is like a permanent installation. You have mounting brackets that you mount onto the wall, and I really didn't want to go through all that trouble and then have to mud the wall and paint it all for a review. So I apologize. However, I did test this out in my high-tech Airbnb suite, which has a dedicated projector wall. So I still had the ability to really put it through its test and see how it works. Let's begin by the setup. Now, by virtue of being an ultra short throw projector, it's going to sit very, very close to the wall. In this case, it was about 10 to 11 inches from the wall, and then it's going to produce the image. Now, with typical ultra short throw projectors, the adjustments, if you go farther away from the wall, the image will get bigger. This projector, the L9G from Hisense, is really designed to be 100 inches. It's actually called the 100-inch. And that's what the screen is. It's a 100-inch screen. They have a 120-inch version as well. So the lens is actually designed to be 100 inches, and that's what you're really looking for. So it's not one of those projectors that if you have like my area where you have a bigger screen, you can just push back and do it. It wasn't really designed for that. It's a 4K projector that's designed to be 100 inches. And I think that's why they call it a laser TV. So once I got that set up, the rest of it had to go through the app. What is interesting is during the setup, it actually asks you a QR code that you have to scan. It takes you to this website. And this website asks you to then take a picture of your screen. And then that picture, it automatically tries to make the adjustments to get it. Now, in the actual installation, when you have the ALR screen, that's basically what the whole setup is trying to get it perfectly into that screen. And by scanning and taking this picture, it's supposed to help. After you get through that, then you really get into the whole Android installation procedure. Super simple. If you have an Android phone, you just set up a new Google device, and then it will connect your Google account. So within like 5 minutes, you can watch all of your your YouTube videos on there. What is missing with Android TV, and this is starting to bug me, is the fact that you don't have a dedicated YouTube app. They got beef. Google and Netflix got beef. They don't have beef with Amazon Prime Video. That you'll find in there, but you're not going to find a dedicated Netflix app. So what do? Well, you're going to have to get like a Roku streaming stick, maybe an Amazon Fire stick, some type of streaming stick that has Netflix. I'd say Roku, it has the dedicated button, and you're good to go. But once it's up and running, if you're familiar with Android TV, it's such a great operating system for projectors. Just give us our Netflix, and then we don't have to buy another streaming stick. Now, what really separates this projector from others that I've seen are the port options. Namely, that it has a coaxial input for the old school coaxial like cable. But what this really appeals to me for is if you're someone like me, you don't have a cable subscription, you don't, watch TV very much. But what I do have is what's called the OTA antennas, over-the-air antennas. This allows you to get HD signals from all your local channels for free. HD signals for free, and this projector will connect that. So if you want to cut the cord but still want to watch your local news, you can actually connect your antenna to this via the coaxial input. It also has 3 HDMI inputs as well. So a lot of connection options for anybody who is setting up a home theater, but the addition of the coaxial cable or input was very, very surprising. Something I didn't expect to see in an ultra short throw projector, but hey, they're labeling this as a smart laser TV. TV's got that input, so it makes sense, I guess, for him to have that as well in this projector. Now, in terms of using this, another thing that I like, and I was criticizing another Epson projector for the lack of this feature, was adjustable legs. If for some reason the image is not straight, you have these legs that you can adjust and then try to, get your image straight. Because if you know me, I need everything perfectly straight, man. If it's off by a little bit, I just can't unsee it. So I love the fact that these legs were adjustable. That was a really, really good design feature. And I hope all future projectors know that you just come on. How hard is it to put adjustable legs? Just do it. Make your peoples happy. Now, when you look at this projector, it kind of looks like a spaceship almost, And a lot of people might think it's a really big, bulky soundbar. And that's because of the fabric grill that's on the front. In fact, there's two integrated 20-watt speakers inside this projector. And in terms of the sound quality, it was very good. It does give you that theater-like experience. It's got Dolby Atmos built in, so you can hear that spatial audio difference. However, the one thing that I noticed is that it doesn't have a lot of low end, like that low end. Because in this suite, I have a soundbar with a dedicated subwoofer, a wireless subwoofer. And let me tell you, you can hear the difference between the two. But that said, how about I cut to some video so you can hear the audio for yourself? For this room that's 400 square foot, it did good. But come on, man, this is $5K. This projector costs $5,000. If you're going to pay $5,000, I sure hope you have some type of soundbar or any external 5.1, 7.1 theater experience that you can connect to this. But without that said, let's go ahead and listen to some of the audio of this projector so you can hear it for yourself. So as you can hear, it does have that theater-like experience. It's good for a small room, but again, when you're paying this much, you want to make sure that you connect it to an external speaker system, preferably a 5.1, so you could really be immersed in the 4K footage that you're looking at with this laser TV projector from Hisense. Now let's talk about my experiences using it and what I think about it. I tested this in daytime, in the brightest conditions possible, because I really wanted to see how these 3000 lumen light, the light bulb, would act, because my other projector has 3000 lumens, but it's a long throw projector that's maybe 15 feet away. So this one, it was really incredibly bright. Unfortunately, the footage that I had recorded doesn't seem as bright as I saw it. But you can trust me when I can say that it was doing very, very well in daytime. And that was the big criticism of projectors for a long time, that they just weren't good in the daytime. They only could use them at night. But this showed me that you can use this in the daytime. However, I really, really wish I got the chance to try it with the ALR screen in the daytime. That's the ultimate test. Because if you buy this projector, it comes with the screen. It would be kind of stupid if you didn't install it with the screen and bought this projector. So I feel bad. I really wish I could have installed this to really check it out. But Hisense, if you want me to do the full review, let me keep this. I will dial everything in and make it perfect and give the most thorough review possible for the internet if you do that. But, for just a standard kind of review, I can't do that, but it's unfortunate. I hope in the future I can test it out with the ALR screen to see the quality. But from the images that I seen, that 4K image at 100 inches, with a projector, like I said, it really blurs the line between getting a TV and a projector, because now you have this dedicated screen and a projector. In terms of the lamp life, you got 25,000 hours, which is quite a bit. The only issue that in terms of the design that I had with this is the top lens does not have a cover. So that means it's going to be exposed to dirt and dust and all that debris that happens. And my only question is what's going to happen over time? Because it just seems that projectors attract that dirt to the lens. I've seen other ultra short throw projectors that have a lens cover. This one, for some reason, for $5,000, they didn't decide to put a cover on it. So who knows? I haven't used these long term, so I don't know if that is going to be an issue or not. But bear in mind, this does not have a lens cover. But that said, you know, I love the fact that it basically acts like a sound bar and a TV at once, right? Because the ultra short throw projector image is hitting the wall. So for some places, you know, if you have a smaller home, you always want a projector, but you don't have that length for a long throw projector, something like this is going to be a great option. And I think in the future, when people really want to get into like extreme sizes, like over 100 inches, you know, don't go for a TV. That's going to probably break the bank. It might be in the future more affordable to get an ultra short throw projector. But again, this is $5,000. So this is like the latest projector technology that we're talking about. So it's really for the early adopter tech guy who freaking loves movies, watches everything in 4K, you know, very particular about the color, temperatures of and scenes, likes to get into settings, really likes the audio experience. Man, you got to be like you got like Siskel and Ebert, like geeky Siskel and Ebert dudes. You remember those guys? If they were like you took Siskel and Ebert and Bill Gates and you smashed them together, this is who this projector is for. You're going to spend a lot of time watching movies because this is a big investment, $5,000. And you're going to then have to install the screen, and you're going to have to want to really enjoy doing the tweaking to get the most out of this projector. But the good news is, if you do that one-stop setup and really dial everything in and try to make it perfect, you're going to have a great experience. But if you're like me, and you just have this wall, you know, it's probably not for you unless you're going to go and take the time to install the included screen. They brought this screen and they included it for a reason, man, because it's going to work best with that. So don't buy this unless you're going to buy and use this, unless you're going to use the included screen with this projector. Anyways, folks, I hope you enjoyed this review of the Hisense L9G 100-inch TriChroma laser TV ultra short throw projector. If you did, smash that like button, subscribe to this channel, leave your comments below. I answer all comments. So if you leave it, give me a couple days. I might be at the gym or something. I'll get back to you. If you want more information about your boy, hit me up on my website, handyandymedia.com. Don't forget to watch this unboxing video of this if you haven't already. Once again, Andy Baryer, Handy Andy from Handy Andy Media, signing out. See you next time.